everyone, welcome to today's video, which is all about Alastin. And I'm really glad I decided to do this series because I realized in going back and looking at the different brands that Alastin is really underrated and underutilized in my skincare. And so I think what I'll do is I'll dust off the brand and get back into it, educate about it more, and start using it more than I already do. It is my absolute go-to for procedures. Every single patient that has had a procedure in my office has this on their skin when they're leaving, but that's kind of where I stop. So today we'll discuss all the possibilities with Alastin. If you're enjoying this series, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe and of course share with anyone who might find this information interesting. I will leave links down below to all the brands if you want to do some shopping through my links, and also in this video I'll leave links to the research publications associated with the trihex technology that I'll be talking about. So let's get into Alastin. This brand was created in 2016, so it's also a very young brand, and the focus of the brand has always been skin repair and healing. The two masterminds that came together to create this brand were Dr. Alan Widgerow, a plastic surgeon who has spent decades researching skin and tissue healing. He is the co-director at the Center for Tissue Engineering at UC Irvine, and he is a plastic surgeon that's had multiple clinics in his time focusing on wound healing. So that has been his passion and his research. He partnered with another mastermind named John Garudo, who was the founding formulator for Skin Medica and the creator of the TNS products in Skin Medica, someone who has also had decades of research and development and numerous patents. So these two are the creators of Alastin. And in their research, they worked with world famous dermatologists like Sabrina Fabi out of San Diego. So you have an elite team of physicians, researchers, chemists, surgeons, all in one collaboration. So they designed the trihex technology, which they published research papers about that I will link, basically showing that these peptides, this complex of peptides, actually activates matrix metalloproteinases or enzymes that will digest and eliminate useless collagen that is no longer functional. And they will set a fertile ground to encourage and stimulate the synthesis of new collagen and elastin. So ideally, the skin is all ready to synthesize new collagen, and the old collagen has been removed at the time someone goes for a procedure. And then the products carry them through and optimize their healing after, whether it's a deep ablative laser or surgical procedure. So that is really the pillar of Alastin, and that's why I generally only talk about it in the scope of healing and procedures. The products that are designed for the post-procedure care are anhydrous, meaning they don't have water. They also don't have any preservatives, so they're basically designed to be applied to injured tissue. If we step away for a second from the post-procedure care into the rest of the brand, they've only been around since 2016, but they have created a line for sensitive and delicate skin. Their newest launch was a pigment control cream, which is also very interesting, and I'll mention it in the product highlights. But basically, that gives you sort of an idea of what the brand is. Okay, so in terms of pro, I would say this is a hands down #1 brand to work with if you're planning to go into the office and get a procedure done, whether it's a laser procedure, microneedling. If it breaks your skin surface, chances are Alastin would be extremely beneficial in the healing process. But there are other pros to this brand that are understated. They translate that deep research and development and that curiosity and determination to really make outstanding avant-garde products, and they've translated it into other facets of skincare. So for example, their HA hyaluronic acid serum is designed not only to be applied as a hyaluronic acid serum to your skin, it actually stimulates your own skin to produce its own hyaluronic acid. Similarly, the pigment control cream, the illuminating serum, is not only designed to diminish the production of pigment, it's also designed to eliminate already existing pigment. So it works on multiple pathways and multiple directions that affect pigment. So they're very ingenious in their science. And if we compare for 1 second to Skin Better science, for example, Skin Better also has excellent research, but these two brands really complement each other because their focus is in different places. I would say, you know, with Skin Better, the Alto Advanced, which is an antioxidant serum, and the Alpha Ret, which is their proprietary retinoid, that's the star of Skin Better. Whereas in Alastin, the star is the peri-procedure care. And now I think this illuminating serum is really comparable in concept to the Even Tone from Skin Better. So these two are, I would say, head-to-head competitors. And aesthetically speaking, the main difference is that the Alastin one has a glow to it. So if you like a glow, you'd like the Alastin. And if you prefer to just apply a serum that doesn't have that luminosity to it, then you would prefer the Even Tone. Another pro in this particular brand is the acquisition by Galderma. If you're not familiar with Galderma, they are the creators of Sculptra, Dysport, and all of the Restylane fillers, and they purchased Alastin last year, I believe. However, in this particular case, I think it's a huge win for Alastin because Dr. Widgerow, the founder of Alastin, is the global director of education for Galderma. So even though the brand has changed hands in ownership, the creator of the brand is working for the company that acquired the brand. So basically it's all in the family. So it's definitely going to continue to have more funding for research and development, and it's going to grow. And I think it's the fastest growing brand in the States. Don't quote me on that because that could be marketing, but I have read that it is the fastest growing skincare company in the US. In terms of cons, as you can imagine, it's a small line, so selection is limited. You may have to reach to other brands to fulfill your full skincare regimen, and they don't actually have any in-office procedures, although they nicely complement in-office procedures with their post-procedure care. Other than that, I would say a con is the price. Not all of Alastin is terribly expensive, but the products with this trihex technology are quite pricey. So I like to say if you're going to spend $1,000 or $2,000 or whatever amount of money on a procedure, just calculate the Nectar into that procedure price for yourself, because oftentimes if you take it out, you look at the product and you think, wow, that product is really expensive. But if you just put it together and imagine it's part of your treatment, I think it makes a huge difference to post-procedure care. And I think it offsets that huge retail number if you included in the huge amount you're already spending on the procedure. But that is a con. It isn't for everyone. Other cons, I can't really think of any other cons. So product highlight, I wasn't sure if I should highlight the trihex because I've talked about it in other videos, but I'll just quickly mention this is the Skin Nectar. This is the product that really launched the brand, and this is the peptide complex that has been researched and published, and biopsies have been taken to show that the skin actually changes under the microscope when using this product. So that'll be my quick highlight. But just to add another one and just to show you, let's talk about Luminate. It's their newest launch, so I thought I would mention it quickly. The highlight of this product is also a peptide. It's called hexapeptide 11, and it's encapsulated. Just about all active ingredients in Alastin are encapsulated in a liposome, which just means that it's a little droplet of fat, and inside that little droplet is the active ingredient, and that helps that droplet penetrate through the epidermis into the deeper layers of the skin, where the liposome can release the contents and the active ingredients can do their job. So the hexapeptide 11 works in multiple ways. It both blocks various mechanisms of pigment production, and it also helps eliminate melanin or pigment that already exists, that's already been produced. This also contains tranexamic acid to help combat the pigmentation and that luminosity that I mentioned earlier. I've been using this for 2 weeks and I'm really loving it so far. I do feel that it's not enough time to give it a real solid review, but I love it so far. This product also protects from developing post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, and I haven't seen the studies myself, but I have heard that it was tested against hydroquinone and it came out very comparable in results to hydroquinone. So I'll use it a little longer, I'll research it a little deeper, and I may make a designated video on this product. But I just wanted to use it as an example to say, even though we've stepped away from the collagen synthesizing trihex technology, the model and the research style carries through to the other products in terms of working on multiple levels, preventing the pigmentation from happening, stopping the pigmentation production at multiple pathways, and then eliminating pigment that already exists. This product actually also combats redness. That's why I say it's comparable to Even Tone from Skin Better, because it doesn't just target brown, it targets red, it just targets discoloration to create a nice even tone. And that's the similarity between this and the Skin Better Even Tone. Now I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know what products you use from Alastin and if you've tried the Illuminating Serum and what you think of it. So let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys next week when we will talk about color science. So have a great day, morning, or evening, and I will see you guys next time.